Good morning, D-Gens. How you guys feeling out there today? Kind of a mixed bag there today. Some things are recovering, some things are just kind of in the red, but not really by much. 2% here, 3% there, nothing really major. A couple things are pumping: Swiftcoin, Algorand, SEI. JASMY's up 0.3% on the day, down 22.1% on the week, up 62.7% on the month, and up 420% on the year. Down one spot in rank to 72, a $1.62 billion market cap, and the volume down at 296 million. So yeah, like I said, kind of a mixed bag. Couple things pumping, Veracity, GFAL, LCX, Suku, Doge, couple things, Uniswap. It's kind of sideways, and I think it's going to be that way probably for most of the weekend. So that's kind of what I'm watching. If we go over to the JASMY chart, let's start on the 1 hour. So yeah, we fell back below the 30-day on the 1 hour. RSI is getting slowly more and more oversold at 43.58 on the hourly. We do have the 30-day SMA starting to creep its way back up towards the 100-day SMA. We might get the golden cross on the hourly time frame at some point soon. Go over to the 4 hour. Very similar. We broke above the 200-day SMA on the 4 hour, but we fell back below it. Same thing. RSI is slowly creeping into the oversold at 41.31. We're still kind of ping-ponging inside this falling wedge pattern, so we'll have to stay on top of it. Going over to the daily time frame, you can see, like I said, inside this falling wedge pattern. Now, this is a bullish pattern, guys. So there's two bullish things happening here. Okay, this falling wedge pattern is a bullish structure, first of all. Okay, so these generally break to the upside pretty good. And then we have the golden cross getting ready to take place here with the 100-day passing over the 200-day. Guys, I think a reversal in the market is imminent, to be honest with you. RSI is in neutral at 45.20 on the daily time frame. But I think a break to the upside is coming, maybe next week, next few days, something like that. But all we can do is stay on top of it, right? Continue to monitor the situation, see what kind of comes of it. Now, if we go over to Bitcoin staying inside the structure as well. We wicked all the way down almost perfectly to this support level here that we have at around 92K and wicked all the way back up. That's a lot of buying pressure by the bulls to push that way back up like that, right? Back inside of our structure, and we're still inside of here. Now, we have a strong resistance. It's getting kind of tight right here, guys. It's getting kind of tight. Are we going to break to the upside or the downside here? And because right here, we have the 30-day SMA, which is acting as resistance on top of the resistance level that was already here, because like resistance here, resistance, like 4 days, 5 days here. 98,600 has been a very relevant level of resistance in the past. So we're sitting at it right now, bouncing off of it. And then you combine the 30-day SMA with that, it's a kind of like a double resistance. So we're either going to break to the upside or the downside out of this structure. Right now, in the short term, my money is on a break to the downside of this structure. Just there's too much resistance here, and it's getting kind of tight. It's the weekend, so we'll have to see what happens. Well, I guess we'll find out next week. Maybe we get some good news next week. Maybe we get a break to the upside. We'll see. But I'm anticipating a break to the downside out of this in the short term. Going over to the 4 hour, what do we have here? So yeah, we've fallen back below the 200-day on the 4 hour as well. We hit our local bottom down here. RSI is getting oversold at 42.80. And yeah, this 200-day has been acting as a level of relevant resistance, as you can see. Broke above it and then collapsed back below it this morning on the 4 hour time frame. Going over to the hourly, similar, but we're above the 30-day SMA on the hourly though, so that's good. RSI is neutral right now. So, I mean, I think it's just going to be a choppy, boring, sideways weekend, guys, today and tomorrow. We'll see what happens as we get closer to the weekly close, but I'm hoping the bulls can step in at some point tomorrow and help push this upwards because, come on already, right? Come on already. It's time to recover, man. It's time to recover. Crypto says I love seeing people who are new to a project and they start calling it like new, like I found this new gem and stuff. That's cute. We've been watching it for years, but that's cute. It's good. It's a good thing though. I'm being facetious, right? It's a good thing to have more people covering it in a positive context. So I'm just joking around, just to be clear. Another coin further out on the risk curve, he says you should keep an eye on. Fairly low market cap, showing strength of potential of high volatility in 2025. He personally believes it will slingshot next year to a $15 to $20 billion market cap. I dig it. I'm cool with that. And we have a JASMY review. Finally, an updated review of JASMY. Check it out, guys. So this is from Crypto Reviewing, JASMY's review. How good of an investment is it? Well, let's have a look. The overview. Labeled the Japanese Bitcoin, JASMY is a platform combining IoT and blockchain to freely allow users and enterprises to buy and sell data. Updated coin info, 4 cents. Well, it was 4 cents. It's down a little bit below 4 cents now. $1.9 billion market cap. Supply, 49.3 billion. Max supply, 50 billion. So now they have these price targets right here based on market cap. Now I want you guys to keep in mind that this is also excluding the TVL, okay? They don't know anything about the personal data locker, about the TVL that's going to be in the ecosystem. So the max supply up here, they're basing it off of a 50 billion max supply. This is not going to be the number of the max supply once circulating supply 49, right? That's not, these numbers are not going to be accurate when the super wallet and the PDL are launched, because we will have a massive percentage of tokens. Their target is 75%, which would actually only leave us with about 14 billion tokens, right? So yeah, these numbers change dramatically with that. But for funsies, right, let's have a look at it. If JASMY gets to a $10 billion market cap, it'll be 20 cents, a 5x from here. $20 billion market cap would be 40 cents, a 10x from here. And a $50 billion market cap would be $1, 25x from here. Narrative is DPIN, $3.5 trillion projected asset class. Let's go into some of the details. Project, personal data locker, and for storage of data, 80,000 plus holders and 550,000 total transactions. A 10 out of 10 for project. Utility gets a 9 out of 10. JASMY is used for buying, selling data, IoT, storage, mobile, dApps, payments, and rewards. And then people who don't do research will tell you that JASMY has no utility, right? That's why it's important to be careful who you're following, because they don't do research. They just say things, right? Roadmap, 9 out of 10. IoT device collaboration, AI customized wallet, token lockups, and carbon credits exchange. The team gets a 10 out of 10. Of course the team gets a 10 out of 10. What are we talking about here, right? JASMY's management team are former Sony executives who possess long and rich experiences. Sato, Ando. Social gets a 10 out of 10. That's you guys. JASMY has 124,000 followers on X with an average of 500 plus likes per post. So you guys gave JASMY a 10 out of 10 from socials. Tokenomics, JASMY has a 50 billion max supply, 99% in circulation, remaining 0.7 billion released by 2025. 9 out of 10 for tokenomics, and 9 out of 10 for partnerships. Panasonic, Sony, Honda, Apex, JNI, Centrality, Soft Things, Borks, and more. Exchanges you can find it on: Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, BingX, Crypto.com, MEXC, Gate.io, and hundreds more exchanges list JASMY. Conviction 4 out of 5 stars. Rating 9.4 out of 10. I will take it. We have ourselves as close to a 5-star project as you can get, guys. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions with me over on the Patreon. We can help you if you've never been through a bull run before, guys. We are already starting to see signs that the exchanges are going to be doing a lot of the same underhanded things they did in the last bull run. They like to freeze accounts when the market is pumping so that you can't take profits. My assumption is because they're not solvent, right? They don't have backing one-to-one. So we're already seeing crypto exchanges like Coinbase start to freeze people's accounts, telling them you cannot buy, sell, or trade for 2 weeks or whatever it is because we're having technical difficulties, right? They did this in the last bull run, guys. If you were not around, Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Crypto.com, every single major exchange, every time the market was going parabolic, they would all shut down trading activity, freezing your accounts, telling you you could not buy, sell, or trade, so you couldn't take profits when things were pumping, okay? And I'm telling you this because I know that you're sitting there right now thinking that you have things under control. This is your first bull run. You've never been through one before, and you think that everyone is playing on an even playing field, and they're just not, right? Exchanges are going to start doing underhanded things, freezing your accounts, preventing you from taking profits. And then you also have other issues like banks, your bank. What do you think is going to happen if you move 6 figures from your crypto exchange to your bank account? 8 out of 10 banks are going to freeze your account, telling you suspicious activity, and then they're going to make you jump through a year, 2 years worth of hoops, trying to prove where you got that money from, trying to prove that it's not illicit activity that you acquired that money from, right? And the banks have every legal right to do it, despite the fact that you think they might not be allowed to. I've already prevented multiple people on the Patreon from losing or from having the banks freeze their accounts. So you definitely want to avoid these problems, guys. There's nothing worse than making life-changing wealth in crypto only to have an exchange tell you you can't take profits, or your bank tell you that they're going to freeze your assets for the next year or two, making you jump through hoops after hoops after hoops to try to claim your money, right? So get over to the Patreon, schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions with me, join our group video calls that we do every single evening where we discuss these matters. We discuss exit strategies, profit-taking plans to help you get out of the market in one piece. There is a reason that 95% of people in crypto do not make money. It's just plain and simply not as easy as you might think that it is when crunch time comes. And when that time comes, you want to have a plan because everything's crazy. Euphoria is everywhere. You have large content creators giving you misinformation, telling you not to sell, saying it's a super cycle and all kinds of stuff like that, right? It's hard to keep your wits about you. So again, join our community. If you've never been through a bull run, there is no shame in having your hand held by a community of people who've been through multiple bull runs. We have everyone from veterans to beginners over there, and we're all there to help and guide you through this market cycle to help you gain the life-changing wealth that you're striving to achieve. So click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it, schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.